Hello guys, we did it. We reached level 9. For those of you that don't know, I'm trying to reach level 10 on Faceit while having 9 to 6 job. Yeah, it's 9 to 6 because in my country we don't work 9 to 5, we're premium. We work 9 to 6 while also having some hobbies, while also having a girlfriend, while also having a dog that I have to walk at least 1 hour a day because he's very energetic. And yeah, we've reached level 9 this week and I'm here to share my progress.
Start!
So we started our journey 2 months ago, being level 4 at Faceit, 1k ELO, which is like the default ELO that you get when you create an account. And I always thought it will be very easy for me to reach level 6. Why is that? Let me explain. So when I was a little kid, 7-8 years old, I was playing Counter-Strike 1.5. And then when I became a little bit bigger, 1.6 with friends. And then eventually when Counter-Strike Global Offensive came, I also played that with friends. So I thought my game sense is pretty good. Well, surprise, surprise. Turns out that the 10-15 year break that I took from Counter-Strike, yeah, probably affected my game sense as well. My game sense, not as great as I expected. I still had the feelings on where people are and stuff like that, but overall game sense, 6 out of 10. The second obvious thing that I need to work on if I play an FPS game is the aim. So as every average person in the world does, I open YouTube, I see what people are doing, I see what trainings they do, and I try to implement them. There was one little problem. I don't have a lot of time during the day, but I want to play Faceit so I can improve. And if I spend a lot of time on practice, there is some challenge here. You can understand. So I had to decide, should I practice or should I play Faceit? Because most of the routines were 3 to 4 hours and I don't have this much time. I decided that I will skip on all the aim trainers and stuff like that because I felt like if I need to aim train outside of Counter-Strike, this won't improve my Counter-Strike. And if I want to aim train static aim placement, this won't help me in game because no one is static in game, you have to move all the time. I decided that I will play deathmatch. I want to play a lot of deathmatch to become a good player. I set to myself a goal. For the next week, I will be doing 1 hour of deathmatch every day before playing Faceit, or even if I cannot play Faceit, I will play deathmatch. And I started playing deathmatch. Honestly, at the start, I didn't feel any improvement. First 2-3 days, nothing. But after that, in my Faceit games, I started having more confidence when I was peeking, when I was holding, my flicks became good, that was very good. After playing deathmatch for 20-30 minutes, I start to autopilot it a lot. And I don't play deathmatch the way I play Faceit. Oftentimes, after 10-15 minutes, my deathmatch will just become shooting like bot everywhere and not focusing at all, because I just can't keep concentration. I don't know why. I get really tired, my wrist starts hurting, my elbow starts hurting, my eye starts bleeding. Maybe it's because I'm 30 years old, or maybe, I don't know. I just cannot keep so much focus when I've been busy all day at work in front of the computer and when I've worked out. You can see the problem here. 1 hour of deathmatch, totally demolishing my mood to play Counter-Strike. It feels like a chore, it's not fun anymore. And oftentimes after deathmatch, 1 hour of deathmatch, when I get into Faceit, I don't have motivation to win at all. And I'm always getting easily tilted, but more on that later. I had to figure out different plan. And my analytical skills told me, my brain told me, that it might be a good idea to separate my deathmatch sessions into 3 different sessions, 20 minutes each. And boy, from being hardstuck level 6, I managed to peak level 8, drop down very quick to level 7, but this had huge improvement on my training. I didn't have to sit 1 hour in front of the PC like an idiot and to practice something that was ineffective. Now, actually during the day, I had time to practice. It didn't have to be before the games, 1 hour. It could be early in the morning, 20 minutes, sniff it in before work. In the lunch break, if I want, I can play in my lunch break for 20 minutes, perfect. After work, 20 minutes before the session. And this way, I don't lose focus. I keep training the way I want to train, like peeking, slow peeking, pre-firing corners, like training my aim. And I don't lose focus this way. So the practice became very efficient. I felt like I'm improving a lot. So I hop onto Faceit and I bottom frag the next 10 games. Yep, that happened. I dropped from level 8 to level 5 in 3 days or something like that. I had like 15 games lose streak, something like that. I just couldn't win a game at all for 3 days, and my confidence was going downhill really fast. So naturally, I thought the problem is in me, not in my teammates, because I have this mindset, if I want to improve, I only blame myself. And this is very bad in Counter-Strike, because yes, it's my fault as well, but if you blame yourself, you will not perform. Counter-Strike is 90% mental game, at least for me. A lot of people say it's aim, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, maybe. But for low level, I think if you keep your mental cool, it doesn't matter how bad you are. If you're happy, you will improve. Here comes mental health. Now the question was how to improve my mental health. Obviously, I have ADHD. Obviously, when I go outside to chill in a Slavic country, this is not helping me. Like, look at this. Okay? You understand me? So I had to find a way to improve my mental health. And what is the best way to improve your mental health? Open cases. And today's I'm joking, guys, okay? I'm joking. We're not opening cases. I had to change my mindset. I was very toxic because I was thinking that I will never reach my goal. And every time we start losing, I start yapping a lot, flaming my teammates. I tried for the next few games to stop blaming my chat, my team, for anything. Like if he doesn't trade me, okay, he doesn't trade me. If he doesn't flash me, he doesn't flash me. If he doesn't follow my lead because I'm Commander Optimus Prime, it's okay. I started muting people often in my games. Even sometimes I will disable my voice for the entire game. Maybe enable it sometimes when we're city side, but most of the time I would not have voice chat on because it was very tilting me. Honestly, this helped. Stopping my voice chat was the main reason that I stopped tilting. I cannot explain it. It just works like that. Because people in low elo, people in low elo will blame you for everything. And this will affect your confidence. This will also affect how you play. And you can see the cycle here. So honestly, stopping the chat immediately helped me improve. Like, no ego. I don't argue with anyone. I just play my game. If they don't give info, I mute them. If they start flaming me, I stop my voice chat and I start laughing. I'm just telling to myself, it's okay. It's okay. They're bots. You will improve, they will not improve. In my head, all I need to focus on is improving. So I don't have time because I don't know what will happen. I might have a new kit. I might have new apartment. I might have 100 new activities that I won't have any time for Counter-Strike. So the time is now, I need to improve now, and the fastest ways to do it is not to argue with some bots, just mute them and play my game. Only my mental health needs improvement now, and we will get level 10. Surely. Well, not exactly true. Fourth pillar, movement. Yeah, my movement, not the greatest. I've never played hide and seek in 1.6. I never liked to b-hop. I never liked long jumps. I could never learn how to surf. I don't know why. I could never learn how to surf. I mean, I just couldn't be bothered trying. So I decided that I need to start to learn bunny hop, at least. I don't know how I will use it in my Faceit games, but I thought it's a great way to improve my movement. So I started bunny hopping. I increased my sensitivity to 3 because it's easier to be hop that way. I go back into Counter-Strike. My aim is shit. When I return my sensitivity to my normal one. Why? Because I was practicing with sensitivity 3 for the last 50 minutes to jump like an idiot. And now when my sensitivity is normal, my mouse feels very slow. Yeah, and you know what's the worst part? I did this like 5 times until I realized that I'm the problem. Okay? Yeah, so back to training. Okay? Now I b-hop with a normal sensitivity. I started improving a lot. Honestly, I was just playing on one map because it was very addicting for me. And honestly, b-hopping was very enjoyable. When you get super fast and you start jumping corners, it's very enjoyable, it's very addicting. Sometimes I would miss my Faceit games just to b-hop and that much. Did this help me in Faceit at all? B-hopping? Yes and no. I will tell you first why it didn't help me. Because I'm not b-hopping in CS at all. Okay. When I play Faceit, I don't b-hop at all. But why did it help me? I started to understand how to jump. I started making some fancy jumps, like from mirage to ladder, from window to ladder. Sometimes I even managed to jump to short from window, which is very good. For those of you who don't know, this is a very hard jump. And stuff like that are giving you a timing advantage when you peak, helping you to catch enemies off guard. This was my gaming life the last few months, practicing that much, 1 hour a day, split into 20-minute sessions whenever I can. Sometimes, I have to be honest, it was 30 minutes. Sometimes it was 40 minutes. The deathmatch was there almost every day, no matter how long. But it was a good warm-up for me. I was b-hopping once every few days. My mental game was okay. Everything was good. But I was hard stuck level 7 for some reason. And I don't know why. I don't understand why. I was improving, but I was not consistent. Now that I have good understanding of Counter-Strike and have better game sense because I played 300 hours last month, I decided might be a good idea to change my practice a little bit, because something is not working out if I'm hard stuck level 7. The game cannot be that hard. I decided to look into Refrac. They are not sponsoring this video, just they have good practice sessions created by pro players, warm-up routines, coaching of new maps and stuff like that. You should check it out if you don't know about it. I don't think it's good for new players, but I think it's good for average players, let's say. So I register on Refrac, and before every Faceit game, not every Faceit game, but before the first Faceit game, I do a leash warm-up routine, which includes static aimbots, like just to warm up the wrist, pre-firing angles. This is very important for crosshair placement, which I think is my biggest weakness, but I didn't realize before starting doing this. You just have to clear every angle and try to take fights one by one. That's what pre-firing angles is. It also has spray transfer, which was also very important, not because I spray a lot in game, but because you are understanding how the gun works. And yeah, honestly, it might be just placebo, but Refrac has been very helpful for my improvement. If you want, you can check it out. If not, don't check it out. I don't care. Pre-firing, crosshair placement, defending against attackers. All the routines that they have were really good for me to understand how the game functions. My god, I realized that this sounds so sponsored, but guys, I swear, it's not. I just improved a lot. I don't know what happened. Maybe the hours kicked in, everything kicked in. I started understanding the game better. And when it starts working, you get confident and it's like a snowball. I don't know how to explain it. And in 2 weeks, I got to level 8. The next 2 weeks, I got level 9. And I started smacking on level 9. I got into lobbies with level 10s, with 2.4k elo players, and I'm winning. Sometimes I'm even top fragging with these beasts in the game. And yeah, for now we stand here, we're level 9. Obviously the gap to level 10 is insane. Sometimes I play against some level 10s that I just cannot react. I don't know what to do. Since the gap is so big, and since I'm afraid of dropping to level 8 soon and feeling like an imposter, I feel I don't deserve my place here. I've been level 9 for a few days. I didn't drop so far, probably I will, but yeah, decided to make this video to let you know how I improved, to let you know on the progress. I'm still alive. Hopefully we will be able to reach level 10 before the end of month June, but we will see. If not, we will reach it later. If you like the video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe, let me know what you think about my routine, my improvement. It means a lot to me to see that someone is watching my videos. Thank you. Bye!